I set up Oberoi Consulting 10 years ago after spotting a niche in the market. I used to work for a pharmaceutical company selling cholesterol-lowering drugs, and the National Service Framework Guidelines have just come out in this country, which showed we were very poor at treating morbidity and mortality for patients with high risk. So these guidelines meant doctors had to identify certain groups of patients. So I self-taught myself the clinical systems and began running audit reports for patients that needed better treatment. The doctors thought this was brilliant and would work on these cohorts of patients, start screening them and putting them on the appropriate drugs. So I thought this would be a very good service to take to a pharmaceutical company who could then offer this service as a value-added service to doctors who would benefit from treating the guidelines, and also the patients would benefit because they would be getting better treatment. Oberoi Consulting's core business is clinical audit, which is where we started 10 years ago. And over the last 10 years, our portfolio of services has really increased to meet the needs of the healthcare market. My role as a founder and managing director of Oberoi Consulting, and what is that's my job title and not my role. My role ranges from everything, and my days can be very, very manic. So I can be driving for hours on a day, I can be in meetings, on the computer, on the BlackBerry, on the phone, and it ranges from selling in our services to our clients to actually working with various teams in terms of solution development, brainstorming, absolutely everything. I'm going to tell you about a typical day, and one day is never the same as another day. So I'm going to tell you about yesterday. Yesterday I was up about 6 o'clock in the gym, straight away then in the car for a journey down to the south. I had my first client meeting at 12:30, which meant we actually had a quick bite to eat and we discussed our services. And from there, I had another meeting, which was not too far away, with another pharmaceutical client. And again, they've just had a restructure. They've got a new team in place. So our services and conversation was very, very timely. So after that, we had then to plan for an evening meeting. So I went over to Beaconsfield, and I had dinner in the evening with two pharmaceutical clients that I'm trying to bring the companies together for co-working, because having worked with both of them, one worked with drugs, one worked with appliances, working the same field of diabetes, I thought it was a good opportunity to bring the clients together for synergistic purposes. So that then finished around about 11 o'clock, and it was my friend's birthday that day. So she met me in the restaurant later because I'd planned things on my friend's birthday. And then in between that time, I was on my BlackBerry, computer and phone. I can't believe that this year Oberoi Consulting has been in business for 10 years. And wow, what a fantastic learning experience that has been. And I'm really looking forward to the next 10 years with all the exciting opportunities. Growth is always top of the agenda. There's a whole new changes coming about in the NHS. For a company like Oberoi Consulting, that presents with lots and lots of opportunities for new services and solution development, for expertise to outsource to the NHS and the pharmaceutical companies to bring those two together to better service patients and healthcare. Oberoi Consulting's clients range from pharmaceutical companies. In fact, my first contract was with Pfizer, and since then we've attracted some of the top pharma companies that we work with. We also work with the NHS, so we work with primary care trusts. We also work with GP practices directly, and also now we've expanded to work with pharmacy chains, looking at care homes and private health providers. Our success in Oberoi Consulting comes down to the fact that when we work with our clients, we actually become part of the client. So we've got real partnerships going. The solutions and products and services we develop are in line and in tune with our clients, as if we are the clients. So we bring out the best and the best outcomes for our clients, as if it's our business. Oberoi Consulting are quite unique in the marketplace, especially when bringing together partnerships between pharmaceutical companies and the NHS in creating joint working partnerships that ultimately benefit the patient.